Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video on gold. I'm here currently on the larger time frame gold chart. Now that it's the weekend, we want to take some time, take a look at the bigger picture, the larger time frame, for gold. This is the spot chart, and you can see that on the spot chart, we have not even broken above the swing high that formed. I need to go briefly to the daily chart. We have not yet broken above the swing high from the 13th of November. The gold futures chart also hasn't broken above it, depending on whether I use back adjustment or not. I'll talk about that a little bit on the smaller time frame. But overall, I mean, the price is the price. Spot chart price currently $4,216 roughly. And I can still view this as a wave 4 correction that's still unfolding. There are still a few pathways that the market could take in this wave 4. But let's first zoom out a little bit. Quick reminder, there are a few things that I need to mention here. The first one is, and that's completely unchanged, my view is that gold has not reached a major top yet, okay? Has not yet reached a major top. My take is that gold is still in this uptrend, which could get at least one more high. So I am not bearish. This is so important to understand. Not bearish. I have seen a few people talk about the major top is formed already. I don't see it yet. Okay, I view it as a wave 4 pullback. Maybe it's even finished that wave 4, and I think in the next 1 to 2 weeks we should have an answer there. As an alternative, a major top is formed, but it's red, it's highlighted with a question mark, and it says alternative. So no, I'm not bearish yet on gold. I'm still bullish, but obviously I've been bullish for the last few years, and you might hear the dog in the background there. Been bullish for the last few years, and so we are getting to the end of that rally, right? We're kind of getting to the end of that rally. So, and I think I started to track gold. It was sort of in October 22 on this channel. Yeah. Crazy 3 years ago. So I think recently this channel had its 3rd birthday even. So anyway, we're getting to the end of it, but across, or let's say in this move to the upside, which I treat as a 5th wave because the 4th wave bottomed in 2022, this 5th wave should be 5 waves. I mean, I can make a case for it already, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but that wave 4 was not very healthy. I mean, it was not really a substantial wave 4, meaning there could be another wider wave 4. It could still happen. It could be something like this: A wave, B wave, C wave, and then we go up, okay? So, yeah, I mean, what are we dealing with? Still an active uptrend, all right? So I think at this point, we still need to be ready for this wave 4 to extend. It's way too early. We don't need a wider wave 4, but I think it's still possible, and we'll talk about that on the smaller time frame. But one more high is still possible. One more high is still expected very clearly. If we get that one more high with a break above the October highs that formed around $4,400, then the minimum requirements for a major impulse are fulfilled. That means, in other words, a major top can form. Now, it can form already, but it's not expected yet. Okay, let's take a look at the futures chart. And here again, it depends on whether I choose a back adjustment or not. Usually I have back adjustments switched on. And if I have back adjustments switched on, then it shows basically what we see on the futures chart as well, that we have not broken yet above the 13th of November high, all right? So that means here you can see everything as microstructure. So I think it has become more likely that we extend this B wave higher. And we're forming here an A, B, C structure. In the B wave, you know that count already. And this could even lead to a test of the October high, all right? The count we had before, I've removed it, but it's technically still valid as a 1-2 set up to the downside, and then we could still go like that. That's also possible. I mean, my view is because of the fairly strong move to the upside we've seen again, I just need to repeat again, it's all corrective, okay? So the orange count with an extended B wave, it is absolutely still possible, yeah? Absolutely still possible. It will depend on how the market possibly next week or so reacts to the pullback support area. And I've adjusted support, and support for next week is between $4,052 and $4,158. The next resistance levels are the swing high from the 13th of November, clearly, yeah. And if we form the wider B wave in orange, it should reach the 100% extension, which is at $4,392. That's the 100% extension level, which could be reached. It's an ideal target for a C wave. Yeah, could absolutely be reached. That's the next resistance. So with that, we would also retest the October highs. So you've got two scenarios. One in which we could get to 4,392 and then break down still in a wider wave 4. I still very much like the idea of a wider wave 4, just because it would give us a healthy wave 4, and the move to the upside from the October low here, it's not the October low, but here from the 28th of October low, that is just all corrective. So it still fits the idea of a B wave corrective rally. If we, however, in the next pullback form a corrective pullback and the higher low and we hold 4,052, the market can take the direct route higher. Again, in both of these scenarios that I'm tracking, white and orange, higher prices eventually are still expected. It really does depend on how the market reacts in the next pullback. So we have this rally which is still corrective, but we don't have any local top confirmation. So over the last few days, I shared again and again which levels need to be broken for me to confirm that a pullback of sorts has started. I think we had it, first of all, down here on the 25th of November low. That level held, and we pushed higher again. So I raised that key level. I think at the moment, the first key level that would tell us that a top of sorts is in would be here, the 4,200, hold on, $4,209 level. Yeah, that's a swing low. It's a small swing, minor swing low, but it would be an early indication that the top is in. So I think that gives you all the key levels. To summarize, there is still a high risk that this is all part of a wave 4, which means be ready for a pullback. It would not be a surprise. However, to be able to distinguish between the orange scenario and the white count, in which we could even go higher more directly, we need to see the next pullback. And the local upside momentum is still intact. And it would take a break below, first of all, 4,209 and then 4,052 to suggest that the C wave down is unfolding. I mean, any 5-wave move down really would be an indication that the orange C wave has started. That's the update on gold. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, check out our stocks membership, where we also cover gold and silver every single day. You can find the link in the description. It's the Patreon link. And also, if you're wondering where you can trade gold, we do have a partnership with XTB. They are a globally regulated broker. They do offer gold and silver CFDs, which closely mirror our gold futures charts. Depending on where you're located, you might qualify even for a free share. For example, in the UK, this ends end of the month. I think you only have 1 day left, possibly. It says 3 days. I think it ends end of the month. So you might only have 1 day left to claim a free Rolls-Royce share. But yeah, 0% commission if you're trading up to 100,000 euros monthly turnover on stocks and ETFs, free deposits, withdrawals, no custody fees. I use them as well. And they've won a lot of tests or competitions, you could say. 10,900 instruments, so there is a lot. And they also have a charting tool. But again, you can trade here, for example, gold as well. The gold CFDs, for example, again, they closely mirror. They even offer Elliott Waves here in their tool. There's a calendar, there's a dividend calendar, lots of stuff about education, a heat map, and so on. So check it out. But as I said, I use it myself. I hope you like the update. So if you wanna look for or if you're interested in finding a new broker, you can use the link in the comment section. And if you use it, you support our project here as well. We can continue to give you a lot of analysis. Thanks so much. I wish you a great day. Bye-bye.